So we're going to the gate now, D21. Airport is amazing, just look at that. Got a massive great snow ploughs on the runway, absolutely amazing. And you can see out there, it's a little bit snowy, and it's a beautiful sight indeed. Anyway, about 20-minute walk to our gate, and we hopefully will be there in a few minutes, and then getting on the aircraft, so I look forward to that.
Once that's complete, we'll be pushing back and taxiing out to the westerly runway, about a 5-minute taxi. Once we're airborne, climbing up to 29,000 feet initially for the cruise, and we have a flight time of 2 hours and 35 back to Heathrow. Weather-wise, not too bad, possibly just a few small bumps during the cruise, but generally smooth flying conditions. We recommend that you keep your seatbelts loosely fastened at all times, and if we do turn on the seatbelt signs, please do return to your seat if you're up and about, and make sure you're strapped in. I'll speak to you again as we start our approach into Heathrow to give you an update on the latest weather there and our arrival time. For now, make yourselves comfortable, and as I say, it's going to be about 5 minutes whilst they spray down the wings, and then we'll be on our way.
Cabin crew doors to automatic and cross-check. On this flight to London Heathrow Terminal 5. I'd like to welcome you all back on board today, and to welcome back our Executive Club members and our One World frequent flyers. May I remind you to keep your seatbelts fastened whenever you're seated, and it must be securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. Also, when opening the overhead lockers, please take care as items may have moved and could fall out, causing injury. On today's flight, we are pleased to offer you our Wi-Fi service to connect, join the BA Wi-Fi network, and visit shop.ba.com to discover the packages available. All phones should be placed to silent to avoid disturbing other customers, and please note that video and phone calls are not permitted at any time during the flight. We'll shortly be starting our onboard service. If you have a food allergy or would like information on specific allergens on today's flight, please ask a member of the cabin crew. For those of you who are seated in Club Europe, we'll be offering you a choice of meal and drinks from the bar. And in our Euro Traveller cabin, we'll be offering you a complimentary bottle of water and a snack. This will be followed by our speedboat cafe service. If if you have pre-purchased items, for the flight, these would be served first, followed by onboard purchases. If you'd like to purchase from the selection of Skippers Cafe items, visit the BA Wi-Fi network, and on the homepage of shop.ba.com you'll be able to discover the items available. Please have your method of payment ready, and please note that we do not accept cash as payment. Finally, for the safety of everyone on board, just make sure you wear your face mask at all times, and as you're actively consuming food and drinks. The same also applies if you're resting or sleeping. Please make sure your mask is on. If there's anything else we can do to make your journey more comfortable, please do let us know. Wish you a pleasant flight with British Airways.
Switched on the fasten seatbelt signs, as will shortly be landing at London Heathrow. Please now return to your seat to make sure all your personal belongings are safely put away, either in the overhead lockers or under the seat in front of you. Customers sitting in a front row seat or an emergency exit row should place all items in the overhead lockers, leaving the floor area around your seat completely clear. Please check your table is folded away, your seat is in the upright position with the armrest down, and your seatbelt is securely fastened. If you're seated by a window and have lowered the blinds, please return to the open position for landing. You may continue to use handheld electronic devices for landing. These must be held securely or placed into a pocket. Large items, including laptops, must now be switched off and stowed away safely. Please also take a moment to remind yourself of your nearest exit and study the safety card in your seat area. In the event of an emergency, leave all hand baggage behind.
warm welcome to London Heathrow, Terminal 5. The time is now approaching 3:15 in the afternoon. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. And when it's safe to do so, please take care when opening the overhead lockers, as items may have moved and could fall out, causing injury. You may now make and receive calls as well as use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. If your journey ends here at Heathrow, on leaving the aircraft, please follow the yellow signs for arrivals. And if you're connecting onto another flight from London to Heathrow today, please check the information screens for your departing gate number. And if it's not yet displayed, please follow the purple signs for flight connections. When the seatbelt sign is switched off, can we please ask you to remain seated and refrain from collecting your bags from the overhead lockers just for a few more minutes until your seat row number is announced, as we'll be disembarking in small groups. Please also continue to wear your face mask as you leave the aircraft, including on any ground transport, until you exit the terminal building. For those of you who have requested assistance to disembark, please remain in your seat and our cabin crew will be at hand to assist you. On behalf of all of us at British Airways, I'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us today, and we hope to see you again on board very soon. Thank you and very good afternoon to you all.